Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to give you a full in-depth review on the coolest primer ever. It is the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willowherb. This is a mousse primer. I'm sure some of you guys have seen videos on this already, but I have been really putting this primer to the test, and so I felt like I was ready to do a full review for you guys, so let's get into it. This is part of the Origins Original Skin line. There is a mask, there is a cleanser, there is a moisturizer. I personally was already a fan of the Original Skin line. Their mask is phenomenal. If you have not tried it, you definitely should. So the whole line is pretty much based around like resurrecting your skin and kind of backtracking all the damage. This primer is technically for all skin types, oily, dry, normal, and it's a cooling mousse primer that's supposed to help with dullness and uneven skin tone, as well as kind of the blurring of your natural skin texture. With the blurring properties it has, it's going to automatically even out your skin to make your skin look a little more perfected than it would with just your normal skincare and before your actual makeup. It's formulated without parabens and phthalates. I'm gonna read the last little tidbit about this primer online because it's actually a really interesting thought. As early as your 20s, skin starts to change, it loses its luster and needs some extra help to bounce back from everyday stress. That's because of something called carbonylation. It's a protein change that can lead to dullness. That's where Willowherb comes in. It helps inhibit that dullness, causing protein change and restore to your natural, gorgeous glow. The product is actually a legitimate mousse. It looks and feels and acts just like a mousse. When you touch it, it kind of bubbles and froths almost, and then when you rub it in, it just sinks right into the skin. Once you start rubbing it in, you notice it has a thicker consistency where you can really feel the moisture and absorption into the skin. I really like this because with the mousse texture, I was nervous that this was just going to be gimmicky where it looks cool and feels cool, but then on the skin it just feels like nothing. What's also really nice is that it actually has a nice grip once it soaks into the skin, and that's perfect before makeup because it's really gonna help your makeup stick onto your face well. It is cooling, so it feels really refreshing on the skin. It kind of makes you feel a little more energized, but also that cooling sensation I personally feel helps kind of depuff immediately on a very small scale. The primer gives your skin this beautiful, beautiful glow. I really like to take my time and massage this into my skin. I'll even sometimes bring it down to my neck, and you can just see when you move, the way the light hits your skin looks hydrated and plump and glowy. I wear this with and without makeup. I feel on days when I'm not wearing makeup, it helps me feel a little more put together, where I can even put mascara on and like a lip gloss or a lip balm, and I look like I have something a little extra than just skincare. Technically, this is a water-based primer, so you're not really supposed to mix water-based primers with silicone-based foundations because sometimes they don't sit very well. However, I have worn this with tons of different foundations and I have not run into an issue of it not reacting well. It definitely, I think, helps prolong the wear of your foundation. In this, you're getting 1.8 ounces of product. I wonder if you end up using less of this because you have air pumped into the primer. So I feel like when the liquid is inside, you're really only using a tiny bit of product that's pumping into a mousse. But so far, it still feels more full than empty, and I've been using the living daylights out of this. Even though this does have phenomenal skincare benefits in it, I would still suggest doing a full skincare routine before using this, especially if you have dry skin. You want to make sure your skin is really well hydrated because this does give the skin a more natural kind of velvety matte finish. But I definitely think that this is something anyone and everyone would really enjoy. You can find this at Sephora or at Ulta or any department store that sells Origins pretty much, and it's worth a shot. That brings me to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know what your favorite primer is and why. I would love to try out some new primers, so please leave those comments down below. But until my next video, thank you guys as always so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you soon. Bye!